Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Let's see what we have for today. So, you know me, following the same plan, playing the range, and I'm expecting a sweep of these equal lows at 29,500. Good morning, guys. Okay, let's wait for everybody to jump up, and then we will start. Let's get everybody hopped up, and then we can start. Good morning. Hello, guys. Good morning. Let's see. It seems like people are gathering up. DXY in the same old range. Nothing has changed. We got some sort of support in this area. We'll see in the following days if it's just ranging or we'll have a movement in the end. You can barely hear me. Is that available for everybody? 1 2 1 2. Let me know, guys, if you can hear me or maybe there is an issue and you can hear me pretty low with the volume. So then I can change the properties and get the volume a little bit higher. Let me know. Audio is soft. Okay. Loud and clear. Yeah, I don't know. I'll I'll just get the volume a little bit. I'll get the volume higher. Yeah, there you go. The volume is at max now. Acceptable. Yeah, I'll move next month and I'll make a studio and buy a mic, a professional one. Can't wait. Okay, so to make a summary, we are short from this SFU area. I'm still trailing 30% of the position. I took 70% off. I took a stop loss here, but I wanted to play that one because was previous week Monday low, yeah, and there was a high probability for the price to go and retest 61.8 from that one, and we would have had like a nice risk to reward of 5. So I'm okay with that. So risking one, yeah, to make a five, yeah, give me that daily, and I'll do it with a 50% win rate. This is what you want to do, what you want to get on trading. So seems like we've been stopped out on this idea. And what I'm looking at now, it's they put three lows here. You see, we have one, two, and the third one, which is actually Monday low. And you know me, how I like to play Monday lows, and I'm going to mark Monday high and Monday low. What I can see here, so we are still at uh, we are at range lows if we put it like that. This would be the range. This is the range lows, yeah, and this is the sniper area where you want to hunt for a long, especially in this moment when we are approaching those two equal lows. So it's this is an area where you definitely don't want to short. Okay, this is an area where you want to long. We are short from the top. That's the area where you want to short. Okay, but now we will be looking for a possible reclaim of one day low. But there are two ways of playing this. Either we play with a limit order at these two equal lows. We put a limit order here and then up. This is how you would play the first one. And this would be like the swing trader, not necessarily swing trader, but higher time frame, 4-12 hours trader idea. Or if you want to be a scalper and you're dynamic enough and you have a plan, like I do, and like Paul has, and people on Crypto Traders Arena have, you can wait for a reclaim. And how I see this like a range. You can see it here, consolidating. And I'm expecting for a manipulation downwards here. So into this area. If we go lower, so if we go lower than this area, in my opinion, there is a high probability to test the 61.8 of this swing move. Yeah, you see we had the manipulation here. 61.8 long reload zone would be around here at 27,000. Yeah, around here. And then bounce. So I'll be looking again for a long here. But until then, look at this. I mean, we had 1 month of straight consolidation range. So we don't want to assume that this range will break. Yeah, because we can't do shit about it. If it breaks down, what you short here? No, this is not an area to short. You had the opportunity to short up here, and it's gone now. So what we would do, two ways of playing this possible swing failure, taking liquidity. Swing failure pattern is a pattern where they take liquidity and then they create a reversal, like you see here. Yeah, SFU of the low, and then they went up. SFU of the high, and then they went down. In this way, market makers, they make sure that not too many people are able to long or to short, yeah, to make money. Because most of the people, they are retailers, they FOMO on candles and stuff like that. They don't have a plan. Okay. And the plan will be to either have a long here on the markets, yeah, with the stop loss 28,900, 29,000, something in this area. That's what I would do. A little bit here, stop loss around here, and then back in the range reclaim. Yeah, you can see 0.5 of the range. This is the area where price has hit like 90% of the time, let's say, if not 100% of the time. This 0.5 was hit. So you can take a partial here and say, okay, 2.31, that's good. And range highs, but you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times hit, 3.5. So it's a good trade in my opinion that you can play off of these lows here. An M in the green box, an M on what time frame, Richard? Because it depends. Today I don't. it can put an M, I'm still long. I don't care about M's in this area because I'm playing the reclaim, and the reclaim, what would mean? Now, to explain the second scenario, if you are eager enough and if you are quick enough to be a scalper, so we are making the plan now. If we are quick enough to be a scalper, you would be very careful on 29,600 and 29,500. And what I would be looking for here, it's price to come. Okay, we can even have a consolidation here, something like this. And that would make like a box setup, like a power of three, which they manipulate, they take all the liquidity, quick reclaim and up. Or on a classic maneuver, I'll be looking like, okay, they SFU the first low. Let's see what they do. They close a candle body or they put a wick. If I see a candle body closing below my line, I will wait for the next one, which is 29,500. And then let's put it like this. If I see candle like this, yeah, and I see, okay, they took the liquidity, then I'll try, that's on 5-15 minutes, okay? Then I'll trigger my long scalp with stop loss. I'll put a more conservative stop loss like an ATR. I'll use an ATR for a stop loss because the volatility will be quite high once they are taking the liquidity. You see the daily is at 29,250. Let's put 4 hours. I think the daily one is very good though. I like this 29,000 ATR here. This daily ATR is really lovely. Yeah, so let's use it this one for scalpers, okay? For swing trading or intraday, you want to use 29,000 period, yeah, like here, stop loss here. And if I see that, SFU, quick reclaim back inside the range, and I see some buying pressures, SFU again maybe, another week to the downside, I can see something like this, yeah, but then to see the candle body closing higher, yeah, then I'll trigger my longs around here. And I'll get along 5-15 minutes, okay? I'll give it some space for more SFUing, and there we go. First take profit. Look at this, really nice risk to reward ratio if you're a scalper. But if you're not scalping, then I'll go with the classic one that I showed you. Oh yeah, DXY is dumping. DXY is dumping. Let's see where it has Monday low. Friday. Ah, I took it already. Usually when price it's taking Monday low and it's not able to reclaim the Monday low like price is doing right now with on the XY, there is a high probability that Monday low will react as a resistance for the XY. Yeah. So once the price action is going back beneath that area, it will be resistance here. So something like this until it reclaims it back. And to answer the question, Richard, it's irrelevant if you get an M here, if you get a W, if you get anything. Yeah. Indeed, if the XY dump, then the risk on assets will pump. But I think Bitcoin especially has some unfinished businesses here. But there's another way to play this one. Okay, we have some, wow, these are equal. Yeah, these are equal. Um, and I think we have divergences between them. I will need the, yeah, Otto. We need to be careful on these two levels Because if it's not reclaiming them, I don't know where it's going, but be careful here. Let's just look. Because what the XY is doing now is basically the setup, like a clean setup for an SFU. We can have an inverse head and shoulders here, but I don't know. I'm not interested in it right now. Yeah, it could be. That's what I said, Richard. It could be, but I'm not that interested in this head and shoulder. I'm not interested in long here. The structure is not that clean for me, and I usually don't long, uh, especially at the range lows, when they want to FU everybody. I'm not trying to long Monday low, which is unswept or equal low. So this area here is very tricky. Yeah. So I'll wait. I see gold. Nice breakout pattern here on gold. We had a nice setup. So this is what I'm looking for Bitcoin. Yeah. To put whatever it wants, inverse head and shoulder, anything. But I want to see clean going lower, SFU of the lows again, SFU of the lows, reclaim, deviated here, you can see a deviation. Here it broke the structure. Sorry. Here it broke the structure, very clean break of structure, retest, and then boom. This is what I want on Bitcoin if I don't get my Monday low sweep. This is nothing that I can play with. So like you saw on gold, okay, going lower, maybe another sweep, break of this high, retest and going higher. Because right now you can see this is the pivot point which created another low and it wasn't broken. It's just down, more down. If they break this high, maybe I'll consider to long here in this area. And for Ethereum, um, I don't know, I like Ethereum, but I really like Ethereum. But it looks like it has a lot of unfinished business here on this area in this fair value gap. I don't know. Looks like an inverse head and shoulder here if you want to put it like that. You can have it like this, whatever. But I think it has some unfinished business here. They sweep all the liquidity on high time frame on the upside. They SFU'd into the fair value gap here. I think it's the time to sweep this liquidity to the downside. And actually here you have a setup. Yeah. Swing low, swing high, lower low, higher high, higher low, higher high. It will not invalidate necessarily. It will not invalidate this one because we are speaking about different time frames. Yeah. So it can do this on a daily time frame. It can do this and still the market to be bullish. But then on 2 hours and 4 hours, yes, we will have a bearish setup which we can play. But you need to think in terms of time frames. So yes, I will take long in this area if I get a chance. You see it's constantly rejecting the middle of the channel. So, and look at the confluence here. The possible retest is exactly at the lows of the channel. Don't forget to leave a like, guys, and subscribe if you are new here. It helps us a lot. I'm still expecting Bitcoin to SFU this area. The guys from VIP and from Discord, they know I expect an SFU of this area. And there are 2 points, 2 very important points. 32,400 and this area here, 29,500. Either of them, which one will be first, I will long or short that one. So what I'm looking at is this kind of thing, or yeah, it can go without us, whatever, and then dump and leave the equal lows unswept. You never know what market will do. But what you can do is play your edge in the market. Ocean was really interesting on a weekly. Okay, 1 week, 1 day. You can see 1 week. So this for me, it's a breakout pattern easily. And I'm looking at candle bodies, not necessarily at weeks, because on altcoins, weeks can be really daunting, let's say annoying. Yeah, let's put it like this. You don't want to play with weeks on altcoins. They are deceiving. Let's put it like that, because you can have a week of 100%. So you can't play with that one. Paul is saying US 100, US 500. Let's see what I have here. It's on a daily resistance level. Yeah, but for a scalp it works. I didn't know what I have here, but indeed. Okay, getting back to what I was speaking about. Ocean. Okay. So this is like a breakout pattern. If you want me to show you more of this pattern, yeah, we need to wait. We need to wait on that one. You can see this pattern a lot, and when you have it on a high time frame, I think it's a good. It's very good to pay attention on this kind of pattern. Yeah. This is clean expansion model. So this is an expansion model. Well, this is more like accumulating. Yeah, consolidation, which they accumulate like a reaccumulation for a phase two, something like this, like an AB equals CD. So I don't know, but I see Ocean putting a next leg up from here pretty easy. Pretty easy if you ask me, something like this. Mm, if you bought at 0.3 here, you would have easily a double, but you can see maybe an SFU of this high and then rejecting. But yeah, I see a breakout incoming, and I was looking at another one here, ape. If you're not long in this one, try to nibble some because it's very, very interesting. If I would be you, I'll try to nibble some ape. Um, I built a position on ape, but you can see it's at the lows of the lows. I mean, it's very, very low, but we have a pretty bullish structure right here, and we have multiple market structure shifts. Hello, Raresh. Good morning. You can see here this descending structure with broke out to the upside, and then we broke structure here and even here. So this is a multiple time frame market structure shift. You have one on 4 hours and even on daily. If you look at a daily candle, you can see it closed above the neckline in 12 hours. Yeah, not speaking about that one. Really clean market structure shift. And what I would get here, I can see something interesting that was just created on Asia. I see. Um, for more of a sniper like we are on Discord, dude, we have a setup here, guys. We have a setup here. I will try to play a scalp, which can go really high. So whoever wants to play ape here, let's get a little bit more confluences. Okay. Okay, let's see the candles on 4 hours. Let's see where we have the 0.5 daily. This is the candle body low. Usually it rejects it. It takes it as support or rejects it depending on the occasion. Okay, nice confluence candle body low for trade location with 61.8. Okay. Even a fair value gap here, but I don't know if that one will be filled. I would not be that greedy. That would be really greedy. Spoiling a trade like this with huge potential to the upside. Yeah. Just for a fig, just for like 10 cents. No, I don't think it's worth it. So um, I will take this one. 1 second. But not like a greedy goblin one. I'll think I'll take the breaker block. This is the breaker block area. And you can see another one here. I'm done being a greedy goblin. I'm okay with 9, 10 risk to reward. More than enough. Let's see, 61.8. A little bit above 61.8. And you know how markets really love to front run that 61.8. Daily divergence, you can see it's looking really good. So I think ape is about to break out, or if not, we can see a round bottom formation here, like something like this. But whatever, I'm up on playing 10R is still a greedy goblin. Yeah. But look at it, Paul. I mean, it's looking really good for the potential. For now, these lows, even if we have potential equal lows around bottom, I mean, like, Otto, Otto. Yeah, so I'll play this scalp long here. If not, then I'll reassess. But for me, it's looking like a breakout from this area. It's looking pretty good. Everybody likes round bottoms, especially on crypto. Otto. Exactly, Paul. It's a setup. This is what I learned, guys. So if you ask me how are you profitable, well, I play three setups, I think. Most likely I play only mm, two because they occur more often. But for scalping, I only use one setup, which has two variations, and that's it. I mean, just have the plan, play your plan, and that's how you're profitable. Don't throw random setups at the market. Try to take the setups with high probability. Yeah, calculate your probabilities because, for example, TRIers, we have a lot of TRIers here. You already know that if you are taking a three-step setup, which require three steps, but it only has like two steps, yeah, you don't have divergence, or you say, oh, it's a nice W, but it's not on long reload zone, then it's not the three-step setup, yeah? So try to think like that, in that manner about all your setups because you require more than one reason to throw a random setup at market. And what I'm doing, and it has paid off like really good, try to grade your setups like A plus, B, and C, and try to get rid of those B and C setups. You don't want to play them. Ask questions, guys, because I remember I was hitting private with a lot of questions, and I said, I said that okay, come Tuesday, please. We got 1 whole hour, or depends, even 2 hours sometimes, depending on what we have on the market and the disponibility. But ask those questions if you have them, but you should have them because there's always something to ask about. Hmm. DXY approaching our area of interest. STX. Let's check. Let's check it out, Carl. Let's check daily. Daily is looking good. STX. Okay. This one I posted on VAP, guys. So this one, what I want is to build a position. Yeah, I'm trying to build a long position on this one, on these three levels, but it's more like a spot because this is looking like a bullish structure. And also we have the clean setup here, SFU, market structure shift. So we can get into this area and then the next leg up. But keep in mind that it's daily, so it requires patience. This one can go whole July and August until we get something here to sell back because I think this area will be retested. So what I'm looking for is like 40% or 50%. No, 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 not little old lady. It's like spot trading. So I'm looking on buying in these areas and then selling up here with a soft stop loss below this uh, low. Yeah, if we see a 4 hour or daily candle body closing below, we cut it. Yeah, I'm doing little old lady a lot. Yeah, Carol, you have the setup here, but let's see. It SFU this low or it's equal lows. Oh, it SFU. Good spot, Carol. Let's check. It's already. Yeah, it's looking like a setup, this one, Carol. On a 30 minutes time frame. We have the high time frame point of interest. This is the high time frame POE. We are in long reload zone from this week, but not from that one below. So it can be a scalp, in my opinion. This can be a 3-4 risk to reward scalp. And if we put an LJ, I think that's the W. So let's put the LJ. I'll put it like this. There you go. You had one W here, which worked out. And nice location for this one. Yeah, maybe. It's not really A plus. I don't know. I would have liked the structure to be a little bit lower for the setup, like we have on Ape. Ape, I like it. Yeah, I really like this one for a continuation. But STX, yeah, you can play it because of 15 minutes. Why not? Why not? What are you doing, Gold? Want me to short you? 5 minutes. We have confirmation here. This is a classic fuckery that DXY does. Classic. Classic. Leaves the low untapped. Oh my god. It's doing that all the time. There's a high probability they will sweep some liquidity up here, like going up higher, create liquidity to the downside, some equal lows, and then they will dump and pump. Pendle? Pendle, what's that? Bybit? Okay, let's try Bybit. Ooh. Okay, this one you can stay on 5 minutes. Ooh. No, I don't see. You can see they SFU'd this area. You can see a candle body close above that one. This one, if you want, I don't know, just maybe nibble some little old lady on this area. This would be the first area. You can see support, deviated back, resistance, then took it as support. So this would be the first area for like taking some little old lady style. And then you can see here resistance, support, support. So the next area. And if you want to be more, if you want to be like really badass, you would take 61.8, 161.8, put some limit orders here for the areas where it can go lower, and 272. But I think you're referring to little old lady style because you can't do anything on this one. I don't know about bot. I don't trade bot, but it might be maybe 1 hour. I don't know. Yeah, let's get back to trading coins. Oh, Uniswap, beautiful consolidation breakout, like same like here. So this is what you want to see. Let's see where it is on high time frame. It's approaching these equal highs, so that would be a first take profit. Let's see 5 minutes. Don't tell me I lost again. TradingView is fucking around with me and with my templates. Let me 1 second to put the right settings. Nice entry here. A little bit too late now. I wouldn't had enough risk until that partial. I would take partial there because it's too close to equal highs. Richard, I'm using the TradingView app right now. Euro USD. I'm using the app right now. Yeah, on 1 minute you have it, Alex. And you can see it did pretty well here too. Same here. So let's see if we get a retest, but that's on 1 minute. If we get something like this and maybe TP1 here. Let's see. Such a low volatility for a Tuesday. Really low volatility. this is an area where you don't want to trade. You want to, yeah, exactly, Otto. Exactly. I mean, this is a time when you want to preserve your capital and don't try to throw random setups at the market just to be in a setup. You want to avoid trading. OBV not looking great on 8 on 1 hour. Let's see 4 hours. Still there. Nice buying volume here. But daily is looking only 1 hour. It's a little bit off. Whatever, it's a setup. I need to play it. You can clearly see that market is preparing and creating liquidity for New York Auto. I don't. I really don't expect now DXY to SFU this low in New York. I think it will zigzag range here, maybe create more liquidity, equal lows and stuff like that, and then FU everybody with a dart mall candle. So maybe time to go at the gym or go in the park or I don't know, personal projects, because the plans are made and now you just wait for the triggers. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Make the plan and then just wait for the trigger. Exactly, next week for MC. Yeah, that might happen on high time frame or on 4 hour. Exactly. Now let's see what SFU are you speaking about. Oh, I see now where it rejected from. It SFU this area. Carol, I would take a 0.5 fill of this fair value gap here, or BPR. Let's see, 1 hour. 1 hour it's ending here the BPR, so maybe play the setup like this. Target the SFU of the high, and then you can target. But you have in the same time you have a short setup here. I don't know. They are quite difficult to read right now because you can have a bull setup, but if Bitcoin is not going in your direction, and if it's not a really strong coin, it can fail the setup. So ah, why? Why? 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. I was thinking about taking a long here, but that was way too quick. Or maybe not. They are fucking around so badly. Not too many things, guys, to do here. So, like, yeah, finally some volatility. Some volatility, but I don't know. I would play a small long here, but I think I would be more like Fafo because you can see broke the structure to the upside, and this is the low which created a new high. So this would be the protected low. But with this SFU, we might see a straight dripping to the downside because they took liquidity from a very important swing point. Let's FAFO just for fun. I'm taking 0.1% here, like for real. I'll target 0.5. If I make 0.5% profit, it's okay. And DXY has reclaimed Monday low, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, it reclaimed Monday low, but it left equal low here. It left liquidity. Let's see if it's able to close the candle body above Monday low, because as you can see, they rejected. So that's a sign that it didn't accepted Monday low reclaim. Yeah, what what's doing now is trying to reclaim, but it's not reclaimed yet, and that's good for our long here. Oh wow, okay, I'm not mad about it. I'll move my stop loss at break even though it's a not a big risk trade. It's risk free now. Let's put the RR. I'll TP full here, whatever. I'm fine with 0.5%. That's like two full trades. Usually I use 0.25 for a scalp, like a normal scalp, but this was like ultra scalping. I don't usually trade 1 minute. I don't know if you guys managed to get in the long because we had like only one candle of 1 minute, which SFU this previous lows liquidity, and I expected that. That's why I put the order there. Basically, Carol, in this moment you can move the stop loss at that low to be really safe if you have a big position, let's say. Let's put 24.0 here. So if you have a big position, you want to put the stop loss here, yeah, because it's way safer than at break even. But when you see that they had the reaction and they started to create fair value gaps to the upside, it means that the expansion has started, yeah, and it's not a consolidation, which in a consolidation there is a high probability to take your stop loss again if you entered here because they want to take liquidity. But when you see something like this, so you entered here and you see the market not consolidating like this, but going higher and higher, yeah, and creating fair value gaps in the way, like displacing the previous areas, it means that they have started the expansion. And usually, when you have a fair value gap, you want to look at 0.5 level because they might bounce from that one and continue. But right now it's totally up to DXY. You can see it's at a very important area. Monday high, Monday low reclaim and SFU level. So we'll see. A good method of trailing is in the plan carrot most of the time. So you either choose like one risk to reward behind the price action. So once you got a two risk to reward, so if you have a trade and your trade has gotten a two risk to reward, yeah. So when you have this and your trade is here at two risk to reward, so that's 1, 2, 3. When your trade got here, you can scrap the third one, so you can move the stop loss at break even. Yeah. When your trade got to the third deviation, like three risk to reward, you can move the stop loss here. And that's how you trade it. And then you move it here. And if it goes even higher, you can move it here. This is one way to do it, but you want it to be in your plan. Because if this is not in your plan and you'll panic, you'll say, oh, I wasn't there or anything like that, especially if you're scalping. You want to go with a plan because scalping is damn difficult, and if you're not scalping with a plan, you will lose tons of money in scalping. because it's way more difficult. So yeah, two risk to reward trail with one, yeah, one, one, two, then move the stop loss with 1 R. Or if you are good at market structure, but that one is more difficult, you want to move your stop loss at each break of structure. You can put an indicator for that, or I don't know. We have a silver bullet here, short. So I'll move my stop loss at break even. This was a nice short for continuation. This is the opening, and usually you have the setup. You can play it 2 times a day depending on your time frame, where you come from. But let's not get into that one. DXY is trying again. 3 times it failed, 3 5 minutes candle in a row. It failed to displace Monday low. Not too many things to do in this environment, guys. You want to preserve your capital as much as you can, because there are trading days and trading days, easy ones, hard ones, ones with the news, and you want to make sure that you have enough money to play this game, because your cost of production, like if you're a business and you have a cost of production, then that's money. And in our business is to have money constantly, so you're not you will be there the next day. That's what you want to do. So in my opinion right now, I would try to save my money. I told you my plans on Bitcoin. Yeah, if you're a scalper, wait for the reclaims. If you're not a scalper, put a long at 29,500 and wait for a take profit or stop loss. But if you're a scalper, wait for reclaims of either of these two areas. This is the STX idea from Carol. It might work. Why not? Because it didn't touch 61 point yet. So I think we might see a bounce off here and then retest and then go down, something like this. That would be the ideal scenario. Ape is looking good on a high time frame, 4 hours. And then US is trying to put a bullish DR. 4 more minutes until the candle body is closing. Yeah. That would be it from my part in this session. I hope that you guys really enjoyed and was helpful in a manner where you maybe for a little percentage you learned something, or you built a better overview of the markets and how to make the analysis and what to wait for your setups and how to trigger them. Try to avoid getting in random situations in the market, or if you don't have the analysis made or stuff like that. Try to protect your capital. That's very important, especially when you don't have your edge in the market. If you want to trade with us, don't forget that we are daily doing this on Discord, so you can check our Discord. We are scalping, day trading, position trading, little old lady investments. We have everything right there, because we want to uh, diversify our ways of um, income from trading. Yeah, that's why we are not just scalpers or investments. Yeah, we are building along here on US 500, but we don't have yet the confirmation, but it looks like it wants to go higher. So don't forget to leave a like, guys, and we'll see you on the next Tuesday. If you want to trade with us, don't forget you can find us on Discord. Thank you very much, guys. Bye bye.